Triple H L. Triple H L. We the light in the veil, league full of legends that be breaking the spell. Down by law, yeah, the mission prevail. Mic in my fist like I'm swinging for braille. Triple H, yeah, this ain't fiction to tell. Real is rising, we ain't built to derail. Every rhyme coded like a message in braille. It's that call to the lost from the ones who won't fail. Let's go. They call me DJ U, not just spinning the wax. Architect is while I'm flipping the facts. League of my own, but I'm never detached. Triple HL and the cape stay strapped. Started with a vision, now we building a pack. Mayhem brought the fires, eye goes brought the axe. Calvin see the world with that bling well tack. And universe been beast like time collapse. This ain't no gimmick, this is purpose and growth. Bar for bar, I baptize quotes. Move like monks with a message they want. In the game full of clout, I still aim for the soul. Let me break it down, mayhem. Move militant chaos to clarity. Right with a blade, got verbs for disparity. Used to be wild, now we channel that energy. Script for the youth like a verbal therapy. Then there's Igos, dangerous by name and by practice. Raps like revolutions, wisdom on axis. Move through the matrix when knowledge is atlas. Freeing all minds from the corporate distractions. Calvin bling well. Style sharp as a lens. Turn pain into portraits with a pad and a pen. See the light in the struggle, got a gift to ascend. He don't just see through, he see where it been. Then there's DJ Universe, turntables cosmic. Crack open rhythms like the vinyl's a prophet. From the loop to the stars, he connecting the logic. Dropping jewels in the static while the bassline knocking, yeah. This the Hero League, not a rap click gimmick. Every track laid down like a vow, no limit. Legacy's the mission, ain't no fame in the sentence. We make conscious kinetic, not passive aesthetic. I seen system fail, but the spirit stay floating. Took trauma and wrote it, now the anthem stay quoting. Triple HL, we the force that's awoken. Spoke for the voiceless, now the silence is broken. Every bar blueprint, every rhyme is a key. From the cipher to the streets, we designing the free. No saviors, just builders, laying bricks on the beat. To the youth, write their names where the legends repeat. Triple HL, we the light in the veil. League full of legends that be breaking the spell. Down by law, yeah, the mission prevails. Mic in my fist like I'm swinging for bread. Triple HL, this ain't fiction to tell. Real ones rising, we ain't built to derail. Yeah, every rhyme coded like a message in braille. It's that call to the lost from the ones who won't fail. Triple HL. Triple HL, this ain't fiction to tell.
Yo, what up, y'all? Peace, family. This is DJ Universe, and you know what it is, the Dream Hustle Podcast, where hip-hop dreams are blueprints, science, and hustle all rolled together. Today, we got to put the spotlight on one of the realest collections of hip-hop educators the game has ever seen, Poor Righteous Teachers. Out of Trenton, New Jersey, these cats didn't just put out tracks, they built a sacred curriculum. Right inside them, Wax Grooves, Wise Intelligent, Culture Freedom, and Father Shaheed. That's the trio. You hear the name Poor Righteous Teachers and think, that's deep, right? But it's not just a rap group moniker. It speaks to their 5% nation roots and their duty to the people, body, and mind. Their sound, especially with Holy Intellect dropping as that debut, y'all, came at a time when the culture needed a divine spark. That project, it's like a spiritual textbook sewn together with beats, rhymes, and raw wisdom. And it wasn't some accidental message. Nah, every song was a classroom and every verse was a lesson plan. PRT didn't just rap, they taught. Matter of fact, they made it their mission to be more than just entertainers. They figured, since hip-hop is this powerful, why not use the mic to educate generations? And that energy, that intention, is what separated them from the pack. Right out of Trenton, right out of struggle, but holding on to knowledge like a precious jewel. I mean, if you think back, this was an era packed with groups, but few put education at the center of their art the way PRT did. Their name says it all, man. So, let's get right into their lyrics. 'Cause if you ever sat and really listened, you know PRT laced their rhymes with supreme mathematics, supreme alphabet, all that heavy Afrocentric philosophy, not just hip-hop for the sake of hits, but hip-hop for healing, for empowerment. You pick up Rock This Funky Joint, you ain't just getting a head nodder, you're getting a lesson in balance, truth, culture, and freedom, where it's all coded in the flow. Shaquila JRH. Man, that track's like a toolkit for liberation, layered with knowledge that goes right past the surface. And you gotta remember, this was in the late 80s, early 90s, really, when commercial hip-hop was pushing a different agenda. Everybody else is playing by the industry rulebook, but PRT was the exception. They straight up subverted the mainstream, tossed that mold out the window. Their catalog is more like a library than a discography. If you ever doubt how effective a song can be at making you think or question or wake up, just revisit those albums. Each bar is a call to action, a spark to the mind. Other artists had style, but PRT had substance for days, and that's why they stood out. Let's take a second to focus on Wise Intelligent, man. This brother really lived up to his name. Visionary lyricist, yes. Cultural entrepreneur, no doubt. There are MCs out here trying to sound profound, but Wise Intelligent, he just is. Out the gate, his voice, his cadence, his wordplay. He was transmitting actual lessons to the youth and to anyone who'd listen. Even outside the PRT sphere, dude's been steady building platforms, uplifting youth, talking ownership, and never compromising just to fit the trends. Quick story. I remember meeting Wise Intelligent at this grassroots event back in Ohio. It was nothing flashy, just like a park cookout. But he showed up, talked one-on-one with the kids, dropped knowledge like it was breathing. And you could see how leadership really ain't about stage presence or clout. It's about humility, accessibility, and giving back directly. That stuck with me, man. Like, it ain't about what you got, it's what you give. And Wise showed me that in real time. That's what makes someone a microphone messenger for real. What truly sets poor righteous teachers apart, though, is their roots in self-love and building up the community. Their music, their image, their outreach. It was all about telling black youth, love yourself, first and foremost. You gotta decolonize the mind, heal the spirit, and look out for your own people in a world that ain't exactly built to see you thrive. And it's not just abstract, like in their songs. They talk about food justice, knowing what you eat, having awareness about economics, and about where your dollar goes. Mental liberation is a constant theme, and honestly, that feels as relevant now as ever. If you look at today's artists and activists, the blueprint is right there. Resilience, self-determination, and love for the culture. I wonder, how would PRT's message land with today's social justice wave? I might be wrong, but I feel like with all this digital connectivity, their message would spread even faster, reaching kids, activists, and neighborhoods globally. The way we support each other, the way we create economic power collectively, that's all in PRT's DNA. Folks today still need that same call to uplift, maybe even more now with all these distractions and divides. Their influence, y'all, it's bigger than mixtapes and LPs. You can trace PRT's impact straight down to groups like Dead Prez, Black Star, and Killer Mike, all artists using the platform for revolution, for enlightenment. They sparked something in the culture where it's cool to be conscious, to stand for something, to be correct without dumbing it down. Even in my own camp at Down by Law Management, you got artists like Mayhem and Dangerous Zygos, cats who are, in their own way, descendants of that PRT philosophy. That righteousness carries on. And then, it brings up this question, right? In 2026, what does it mean to be a righteous artist? I mean, everyone's hustling, but are you hustling with intention? Are you planting seeds for the listeners or just providing an escape? There's value in both, but those artists who push for change and for knowledge, they matter in every era. So if you're listening, Maybe ask yourself, how can you plant even one positive seed in your craft or your community? That's the challenge PRT set for everybody coming after. Speaking of impact, let me share a little celebration real quick. We hit the $20,000 goal for the Legacy Makers docuseries, man. That's major. Now my story from Ohio to Florida gets to be told on screen, with all the co-ownership and pride that comes with it. That's a collective win, something we all built together, not just for me, but for the culture. I'll be real, before my first big interview, I was nervous as hell, shaking in my kicks. Kind of reminded me of how PRT stepped out and told their stories even when the world wasn't ready for the message. Sometimes you gotta find the courage to tell your truth, even when you're unsure how folks will receive it. You know, that's what legacy is: persistence, consistency, and being unafraid to share your story so somebody else can pick up where you left off. It's about ownership too, building something that can't just get canceled or co-opted. And storytelling, man, it's everything in hip-hop. Now, quick pivot, because we're not just here to look backwards, we're here to build what's next. And I'm hyped to announce the Plugged In Digital Tour series, first Saturdays every month. It's more than an event, it's a platform. An online stage where artists, DJs, and community leaders can come together, share that realness, and build around hip-hop, financial literacy, and future legacy. If you're an artist, entrepreneur, sponsor, plug into this. Show your skills, support youth programming, or help sponsor what's coming next. This ain't just about us in the moment. It's about what kind of legacy you want to leave behind for the next wave of hip-hop creators, for your family, for your city. I'll throw it out to everybody listening. What kind of legacy are you building right now? What do you want the next generation to remember about this era, about you? Reach out. Let's work together. Let's make something lasting. Because, like PRT taught us, movement is bigger than the music. Salute to poor righteous teachers. Salute to you for tapping in, for building, and for manifesting together. We keep the hustle righteous, always. Teamwork makes the dream work. And hustle is the muscle that moves mountains. So until the next episode, blessings, love, gratitude, power, and peace, family.
This is more than a story. This is legacy. From the ground up, I rise. Legacy maker, legacy. I'm a legacy maker. Breaking chains, no faker. From the dirt to skyscrapers. Grind sharper than razors. Racks to riches in motion. Devotion, my flavor. Legacy on my chest. Now watch me engrave. Scrape pavements, midnight cravings, mind braving through storms and standoffs. Faith kept me saving every dream I could dream, every vision I scheme. Now I'm front page steam, docuseries on the beam. They see me now, the glow from nothing to portfolio. Trials forge the soul, eat scars, a free throw. Rising sky with goals, coated on my marrow from shadows to cameras. This life's no cameo.
Watch the transformation.
I flip struggle into currency, pain into legacy. Don't you tell me my ceiling's the sky, nah, I bury it deep. I'm a legacy maker. I'm a legacy maker. Breaking chains, no faker. From the dirt to skyscrapers. Grind sharper than razors. Racks of riches in motion. Devotion, my flavor. Legacy on my chest, yes. Now watch me make it. Now I'm stitching seams in apparel, thread law, apparel logo reads. I'm a legacy maker, proud. Universal line born from lessons. Each stitch a confession, weigh your test, no digression. It's status expression. The world peaked the series, legacy makers premiere. How I balanced insiders and outside of fears. Features on the rise, insights within the prize. My story's got prize, truth look in my eyes. Legacy's a movement, every step's a blueprint. Make, break, forge faith, this ain't just fluent. I made it out the gutters, pay dues in the clutter. Now I'm the son of the struggle, shining like no other. I'm a legacy maker, Breaking chains, no faker. I'm a legacy maker. Breaking chains, no faker. I'm a legacy maker. Breaking chains, no faker. From the dirt to skyscrapers, grind sharper than razors. Racks of riches in motion. Devotion, my flavor. Legacy on my chest. Now watch me engraver. Legacy maker. Legacy maker. This is my story, written in victory. Suno. I let the anthem play.